All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
We're
You're
gonna
on the D-pad.
fight.
Where I'm Pete.
And I'm Rick.
And I'm also Pete, actually.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Big
Yeah.
day.
I know.
Pete fans, rejoice.
We got so many Petes.
It's the D-pad.
Yep, we did that part.
It's Audino twaining.
It is.
It's hard to say that without sounding like a child.
More like Audi yes training.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, I
Pete
hope
fans
it's
rejoice
ODS.
again.
Yep. They all come to the comments to talk about my terrible jokes and how much they love them.
The user steals the effects of any healing or stat-changing move the opponent blah, 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 blah.
What?
I think the idea is if the opponent uses a healing or stat-changing move that we get to do that, either also or instead. But the problem is, nothing we're fighting is going to be doing that shit. Like, it's not like we get to copy weakness policy.
Right. It's an increased priority move, and it steals a thing that someone was going to do next.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think that's going to help us too much, unfortunately. I think Freud is in a good spot to actually be, like, our
Savior?
Yeah. Our big bastard killer. Whoops. I really got to be careful about using my defensive shit first, though, before I use belly drum.
Yeah. These Audinos do look pretty tough. They'll fuck you up if you make one error.
All the shit going on in the gym is a lot tougher.
We were
Oh,
kind
no.
of at one of the opportunities to find out how good the stats are for your Munchlax, because level 50 is one of the ones where it shows you the ranges.
Yes.
So pretty low on the HP thing, because expected stats at level 50 for a Munchlax, HP is between 195 and 242.
All right.
So you could have better HP than that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, the good news is that you still have a lot of EVs to gather up. So Audino is only going to give you a couple at a time,
Yeah.
and I don't know what kind it grants.
I don't
Probably
remember. I thought it was
HP.
HP, but I might be mixing that with Chansey. Let's take a look at our stats, actually.
Thick fat.
Wow. These stats are fucking all over the place.
Speed 9.
Well,
Jesus.
That's why Snorlax has lower stats. Because they just tank speed.
I mean, granted, Munchlax is a baby Pokemon, so, like, its stats
Yeah.
are going to be complete garbage
Truth.
until we can evolve him. Which, that's going to be a bit of a problem, because we absolutely have to do that before we go fight Calreth. Oh boy, I get to take more of my, wrist pills.
yay.
For those curious, I've got an By the time you guys see this, this will be a thing in the past. But I've got some antibiotics for my wrist injury.
You take it multiple times a day?
4 times.
That's crazy.
Well,
What fucking bacteria was in that ceramics?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It is cephalexin. Is the name of the thing. All right, let's do this. And sadly, despite the fact that we could do, 11, 12-ish of these, it's not going to get us to the levels that we want. Because this does slow down pretty aggressively after a point. But it at least gets us part of the way there, and we can start selling shit as need be. If we've got anything left to sell, I've sold a lot of stuff. Right.
Okay, defeating an Audino is 2 HP EVs. Yeah.
Okay. Which,
That's
to be
what I
fair, is
thought.
good for a tank, so...
Yep.
Right. Alright, we're now getting like a level-ish per thing.
His speed is 9.
Yeah.
It's the minimum it could be at level 50.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, maxed out effort would only take it up to a 62 for speed.
Well, it's a baby Snorlax.
And max, like,
it basically
IVs as
doesn't
well.
have legs.
Nice.
I mean, the
I'm
defense
not even
numbers are
getting
the
a
ones
level
that we
anymore.
want to know more about, probably.
Yeah.
What were your defense values, do you remember?
My physical defense was bad. It was like 50-ish.
That's still better than minimum.
And my special was much better. Oh, literally 50. Special defense 115. Oh,
All
that's a
right.
10 speed.
Special
Like a
defense,
bike.
that's like middle of the road.
Okay. Can live with that. There we go. All right, much more comfortable now. Sitting on my other leg, my other foot.
My other leg foot.
Let them
Now
go
the
to
seat
sleep
is
one
on
at
the
a
other
time.
foot. What's that?
Let them go to sleep one at a time.
Yes, exactly. Excuse me. Okay. We're basically going to do this till we can't afford it anymore.
Wait, how many levels did you just pick?
80.
Oh, okay.
I believe these are progress gated.
That would
Sure.
make sense.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be...
Because
It's easy to-
I thought at first that it was gated based off of the levels of your Pokemon, but I've never had a level 80 Pokemon, so...
Well, if the gym leader is having Pokemon in the 70s, maybe they're just like, 70 to 80.
No.
Interesting.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Girl.
heckin' wow. Wow.
Okay.
Trud.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Last Resort sounds like a move you probably don't want.
This one's actually not that bad if I...
Only be used.
Yeah.
Oh.
It actually is extremely good, but you have to burn all your other shit first. Which means that if you have a lot of low PP moves, then you can very quickly start just hammering on shit.
No, wait. It's not.
It is used up. It
It's
doesn't say
used
it well
up.
there, but it...
So you have
You
to have
have
no
no
other
PP.
actions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. That would suck even if it was the first version. It super sucks. That version.
I mean,
that's
it's
crazy.
It's essentially for like long drag-out battles.
Yeah, but like, that's insanity.
Mm-hmm. Or, I mean, if you have... is it Elixir that restores your PP? But
Yeah.
on one move? Or, you have the one that restores it on one move. You
Yeah.
show up to a place not having gone to a Pokemon Center, but having used potions, and you've burned all the PP of the other moves already, then you just open with a Power 140 move.
Yeah. Which
Sure, but
for
that's
a normal type
hacky and dumb.
for a normal type Pokemon is 210.
Yeah.
If I belly drum, we're now at 840.
Yeah, I mean, in your unique situation where you're super fucked, maybe it is worth pursuing that and like
Well, but if
manually
you-
draining your PP and then
If you belly
walking
drum,
in.
you need to have belly drummed 9 times before that battle so that you
Right.
can belly drum and then last resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do this, to be clear, just
Yeah,
because we have
okay.
belly drum and body slam, which would be more than enough.
Yeah.
But I could certainly see an avenue where having this could be a viable option where it's like, all right, we've got, you drain everything else, you give yourself 3 amnesias and 6 defense curls and 1 belly drum, and everything else is zeroed out. I guess
A
nothing
lot of
else
things have
there,
to go
but-
right for that to be exactly what you need. You calculate off by one turn.
That's
and
one of
you're
those
dead before you get last
That's one of
resort.
those strats where you're showing up to like duel someone in a like PvP and
Yeah.
and one thing doesn't proc right and you rage quit because you're like, now I can't.
Well, so none of those
Do
things
my
can,
strat.
The bonus is none of those things can not proc.
Well,
All
true.
of those are 100%
Yeah,
like guaranteed
but-
things.
But they do fake out and interrupt one of them, or they
Yeah.
or they just like get you to faint before you were ready to just roll the whole team. And then you're like, oh, well, that was my whole strat. Gone.
Yep. But that's kind of how that works. High risk, high reward. All right. There we go.
2 body slams. It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's for a...
Yeah, but that was a very... You gained, what, 3 levels that whole battle?
Yeah, it slows down quite a lot.
Yeah. Like, now it might not be financially worth the...
Oh, it is absolutely, because the alternative is grinding
Wild
against
battles,
wild Pokemon.
which do not give you 10,000 XP.
Yeah, they're not going to give you anywhere near, and the risk is significantly higher.
You're right.
Yeah, especially considering the
It seems
Audinos
slow
are not
now
hitting you at all.
because of how fast it was a minute ago, but you're right.
Yeah.
It's still
Any other
the
alternative
best of-
will be
yeah,
slow.
you're right. I'm learning.
Yep. Yeah. The only benefit, for going out and grinding against random shit is, different different EVs
Yeah.
from battle, but
So does that literally mean your attack is 4 times stronger now than it?
yeah,
That's good. Yeah. And that's 6 stages, right?
6 stages. Yep.
Yeah.
The cost is I burn half of my hit points immediately for
it's
that.
a lot of
so
it's a cost.
when we go to use this in one against Calreth, we're going to be boosting our defense first.
Yep.
So that an attack that comes in maybe doesn't kill you.
Yeah. All right. Booty slam. Do it. Oh boy, we're doing some. We're
broke its
actually
back.
We're actually reaching a point where we are very close to just one-shotting Audino.
Is there a
Which
tool
is
like this
crazy.
to increase friendship? Because it would be nice. Because it sucks to have a fucking Munchlax.
Maybe. I mean, that's
Use
part of why Freud
items
is
on
out.
him.
Yeah.
Do you have consumable items? Just
Sure.
give him stuff.
That he would like.
Well, here's the thing: consumable items cost money,
Yeah.
so I don't know that I want to be burning that if it means the difference between getting levels or not.
I know, because it's no guarantee you'll get to the point where he Snorlaxes, but also...
But yeah, I could buy a bunch of base level potions or something, and
So many trade-offs.
yeah,
Pokemon has already done a good job of taking the fun out of Pokemon, but playing it this way also...
it's rough. it's really rough.
And I love Pokemon. Like,
Yeah.
you'll be hard-pressed to find someone who likes JRPGs from the 90s more than me. And I still, I think if Pokemon made some updates, it could be an amazing game. And they just, staunchly do not seem to want to make any changes.
Because the current formula makes them infinite dollars.
I know, but do one for the homies.
Oh, sure, I would love it.
You know, how many
I also-
side games do they have? Make one side game that's
Yeah.
hardcore Pokemon. Bondage Pokemon. No, I just mean
They're kind of doing that with
it-
Pokemon Champion.
iterate on the mechanics. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know.
So I guess level ups give you 2 friendship points.
Okay.
You
Wow.
need a friendship score of 220.
Okay.
Base friendship is 70.
So you must be getting
need to
close.
get 150.
So 75 levels.
75 levels gets you there, but other things also give you friendship.
Do levels also work if they're not the active Pokemon in battle?
I'm not sure. Well, that would suck if you
Yeah.
gained 60
I
of
wasted
those.
30, yeah. Because that's good news, though, because, that means then... Because we hatched this guy, so 61 levels is 122, which is already going to be very close to our goal.
Yeah, then you only need 30, which takes 7,000 steps. So less than the egg took.
Yeah.
Because steps with them at the front of your party also gain friendship.
Yes, yeah.
Or a handful of berries that he can eat, because he's probably not at max EVs.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have some that are stat boosty berries.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got a couple more levels from 2 more battles here. All right. And as slow as this has been, hasn't been horrible. I think we're ultimately
No.
spending an hour on it.
Yeah, that's fine. We're podcast episode.
Yeah.
Talking about shit. Thinking about shit.
I do need to figure out Shiny Stone at some point, but for now, Freud is our actual is our actual boots on the ground, guy.
Once he turns into Snorlax.
Yeah.
Did they ever make another evolution for Snorlax? No. Not Mega, just okay.
I think Snorlax has a Gigantamax form.
Sure.
It does.
Which is
also-
literally
What
just
a
a
dumb
bigger
fucking
Snorlax.
mechanic that was.
It's got the cloud around
dumbest-
It's so big of a Snorlax that it has like stuff growing on its belly.
Yeah,
it's
I
got
was
like a
gonna say,
tree and shit.
Cool.
it. It's essentially a Tropius, but it's
big.
a Snorlax.
Gigantamax is probably among the lamer of the gimmicks.
Yes.
I think that's a very generous statement.
Like, design-wise, I think it's fun, but it's
Like-
unnoticeably
like
different.
tall Meowth.
Yeah, or chubby Pikachu coming back and all that.
Not design-wise. Most of them they just kind of make them bigger, right? Not most of them don't even get special designs, right?
So Dynamax is just bigger.
Dynamax is
Oh,
just
right.
bigger.
Gigantamax
Gigantamax
is
is
bigger
the
and a
special
little
ones
different.
that have like a little difference to them.
yeah. Okay.
Like the starters, where like your sniper lizard ends up on a sniper
Yep.
tower.
See, I just found it frustrating because it's similar enough to Mega Evolution,
Yeah.
but objectively worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just make more Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, well, and they finally are doing that with ZA. They just
Yeah.
were like, yeah, Megas seem to be like the one that was good. Let's
Yeah.
just do that again.
They got
Right.
it right on their first try, and they've been
Yeah.
chasing that high ever since, because Z moves almost as good, not quite. I
Yep.
think it was close. It's probably their best other attempt.
Here's another question. Have they broken the 3 in a family rule yet?
No. Like,
So it's
there's
n-
3 plus Mega sometimes.
3 plus Mega, like Charizard, right? But
Mhm.
they've never done like
There's nothing that evolves
Okay.
3 times.
There's
if they
like-
introduce a baby Charmander version, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
When-
yeah.
so
Yeah, there's nothing
0,
with
1, 2,
4
3.
stages that
Yeah,
way.
okay.
There's a family tree that has more units
Of course,
in it,
like
but it's
Eevee,
only
but-
a depth of 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for knowing what I meant
Mhm.
when I explained that fairly badly.
I think in graph theory, so
Good.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Must be nice.
no. Most people talk in English, so it's real hard.
Yeah.
I mean, most people I know talk in English. Most people talk in language.
Yeah.
Good. Yep. He's right.
Yep. I'm
So
gonna say
when you think in math, it makes language processing slow.
Some would argue that math is just ultra language.
It's very abstract.
Isn't that the
Oh my God, we're so
power
close.
of language? Is that it can be abstract, and math is the most abstract. So it's the best of the you know.
The problem with math is that it doesn't communicate. It doesn't communicate ideas. It communicates facts.
God would beg to differ, Rick. Rickolas.
No, there's no mathematical equation that you can write that will communicate an idea in the same way that a sentence can.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm being funny. I'm playing around, but like, E equals MC squared is like
Think I'm
technically a
out.
mathematical equation that has more meaning in it than you could.
Sure, but that's
Put into
meta
the same-
contextual though. That's not
True,
E equals MC squared itself doesn't mean anything.
but language is
beyond-
contextual in that way. Like, if
Yeah.
I say I ate an apple and you don't speak English, it doesn't fucking mean anything.
Yeah, but
True.
you're affixing that to it. E equals MC squared is an explanation of the energy inherent to a massive body, but it doesn't give you anything else besides that. Like, you can't enter that into conversation and have it mean anything other than itself.
I don't know if I agree with that, because it also brings up the question by inference that, like, hey, energy and matter are the same thing. Like,
But whenever
You
you,
know what
get
I mean?
into
Like-
the actual philosophical conversation of that, you switch away from the math to start talking about what does it mean for energy and mass to be
Right.
the same thing.
right, but language is that too. If I say I ate an apple, is it in the context of, so I don't want dinner? Or is it because I like apples? Or is it because, you asked if I ate something? So it's like, I'm not disagreeing. I find this stuff really interesting, because the other flip side is you have language, and then the ultimate version of that could be something like math, or it could be something like symbolism and metaphor, because symbols pack so much semantic meaning into a small package.
That's like the aliens in the Star Trek, where everything that they say is actually just cultural story references to their shared history.
Yeah. We're closer to that than people realize.
Yeah, well, no, we're definitely very close to that. That's how, like, modern communication with memes works, basically. Where it's like, do you get this cultural reference that I'm making rather than me saying the literal words of the message that I'm saying? I'm making a cultural reference.
Right.
And like that imparts, broader thoughts and bigger concepts than that.
Right.
I'm trying to remember the name of that episode. It's such a good one.
I should probably check it out. But yeah, just like get back on the horse, a Herculean effort. Like couldn't get my head around it. Like we just say things that sound insane.
Yep.
But we know exactly what they mean because it's anything but literal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like we think of language as like a literal one-to-one, but that's not really how it works. Metaphor is not like an optional add-on. It's a necessary part.
We're kind of leaning more into metaphor and idioms and
But people think of metaphor as like a nice little sprinkle you put on top of your communication to make it prettier, but it's actually how communication itself is done.
There's a lot of subtext that metaphor drives into a. You look like you want to say something.
I couldn't remember any of the words, and so the quote that I finally remembered from the episode is literally like one of the last lines that these aliens say. So what I typed into my search was, and this is such a pull, Dathan and Picard at Eladrel. These were the nonsense words that I could remember, not any of the rest of the ones that they repeat so many times. The episode title is the one they say the most in the whole episode. It is Darmok. Which is also a word that means nothing, but it's such a good episode. Definitely Next Generation.
All right.
Darmok. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
That name is very familiar.
If you like thinking about language and communication in a way that they usually just hand wave at. And if you like Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise.
I sure do. 6'20", weighs a fucking ton. Anyway, are you stopping?
I think we were gonna call the episode there just because all of the episodes we've recorded today have run long.
All right.
So I figure we'll call it there. We come back next time. I don't know if you saw, I apparently had quite a lot of full heals and something else. I've already forgotten what I sold, but we have more money now than we started with.
So boy.
More Audino grinding?
So more Audino grinding.
Grinding?
He's going to actually get to his level 74, maybe.
Considering, honestly...
You're up over 50.
We're up over 60.
Yeah.
We actually got quite far... we now are past Benji.
Damn.
And at that point, we may as well get all of them to 74.
Yeah, and if you get to 74 with Freud, that should almost be just enough friendship to get the Snorlax.
Yeah.
You take him for a walk and buy him a cupcake and he'll be a Snorlax.
That's the thing. So
you should maybe do a little bit of just running around in circles.
Yeah.
Maybe not even in an episode.
Maybe at 73, I will go running with him for a little while and then, do the thing. But
you have an illegal egg, right?
I think
use
so,
that as your timer. Just run until the egg hatches, then throw it back in the box.
That is funny, actually.
Because that should give you enough friendship.
Yeah.
Because I think basically any egg will give you enough steps.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because getting to
Egg worth
level
of time.
74 is 73 levels, which is 146. Plus the 70 we've started with is 216, so we're 4 short.
Yeah.
And how many steps
256 steps per friendship. So you only need 1,000 steps.
Is easy. That's super easy.
Yeah. And an egg will take 2 to 10,000
And that's
steps.
also not including, we just did a little bit of running and also the back and forth that we're doing here. We're going to be...
You should have gained a few from just that.
Yeah. I ran to the Pokemon Center and then came back and did this. So that's actually probably...
24 steps maybe right there.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. Oh, I guess we just ran in here and then we ran around the Pokemon Center. So we probably got 1 or 200 in there. But yeah, so we'll come back next time. We'll do some more Audino training. We'll get the rest of the team put together and then it'll be tragedy time.
Yeah.
Yay! Bye.
I'm invested now. Hopefully I'll be there. All right, see you later.